Hey, what's up YouTube? Today I'm going to show you my Punisher's Crypt Abyss hard team. I am using Iger, Julie, Ikaru, Crow, and Ryok for this one. This was my before team, before I switched some of the runes. It worked, but not to the point where I liked it. It was a really unsafe and inconsistent team. The team I had before was actually really good. The only thing is that it ran pretty slow. I think it was Verde, a star, and the triple doggos. I can't remember. And then you focus the left tower and then the right and then the boss. But I wanted to make it a bit quicker. And then here's one of the runs with this team before I switch the runes up. So the Julie actually one-shots the waves. That's very important, very huge for this team. We got the team ups. There goes the boss. Julie goes for the clear again. And then here is where it got very inconsistent because I didn't have the will runes on all the units. It was good that he focused the crow there, but it was very unlikely that this would happen that often. He typically went for Igar, and when he went for Igar, it was a rip. That's a 23-second run. It was pretty quick, but not the fastest. So we're going to go ahead and check out the slightly faster version. This time we did put the will sets on these units. I swapped them out, and they are running double fight will. I needed to run these double fight sets so that Julie can clear the waves, as you'll see. I also didn't max out the runes on these units, and it still was working out very well. Then I maxed it out and swapped some artifacts at the end, and it worked very well. Pretty safe, but it still failed from time to time, so I'll probably be looking for a slightly slower but safer team, or I might even try another one. Here's my Julie. I have her on my Lucian runes. I have her on plus 11 attack on the left with some light. I think the light damage is huge on her. I have a plus 16 one, but I just prefer keeping it at the 11 attack. It's kind of overkill. She didn't really need it. And then here's the Rogue. Like I said, he didn't have the runes max, but it was working out fairly well. I think at the end of it, when I do max out the runes, they still need some more HP and defense. If I can get them a little bit tankier with about the same stats, then I think this team would be a lot safer, but they're pretty squishy. Here's my Crow. He has pretty low defense on here. Here are his runes. Again, not maxed, but when I do max them out, it does help out a little bit, but not to the point where it makes a huge difference. So I might be testing this again in the future, but I just wanted to showcase it for this video. And then here's my Igar. I have him on 100 accuracy. I don't think you need that much accuracy. It's a little bit of overkill. And I do have him on crit damage, slot 4. I'd recommend throwing in some HP or something else instead. There's no need for the crit damage, but I needed it for speed tuning, since I only have like one other rune without speed in that slot. If you have better fight runes, I'd highly recommend throwing some better fight runes in here. Some damage runes on the Igar would be pretty nice. But here's the run with the updated team. Works a lot better. It's a lot safer for the most part. Again, I still lose from time to time. Don't really like that. I want it to be very safe. And then here is the boss stage. He can focus whoever he likes. He's not going to do jack. And then here goes the team ups. There goes the Crow, and it's a GG. Having the will on all the units definitely changed this up a lot. So I had lower times more consistently instead of having higher times and less fails. However, if you Julie can one-shot the waves without needing all these fight sets or even less, I'd recommend probably throwing in something like a shield set so it can be a little bit tankier, a little bit safer. I wish I had that luxury. I don't really have that luxury in this team, unfortunately. Even if I was to take away one fight set from one of these units, it's not enough for the Julie to clear the waves. Even if she has the plus 16 on light, it's not enough. The thing here is having the Crow on double fight will. He doesn't do as much damage as he did on a rage set, obviously. But if you have good fight sets, then that'll come in very clutch here. I'm going to showcase a couple more runs of this, as well as show you how safe it's been so far. And then you could probably build this team, or at least try to. I know it requires a lot of stats. I think if my noobiness can do it, you could probably try it as well and see how it goes. But here are the times. We did get the best of 22. Later on you'll see me hit the 20, but there's a lot of bests in these runs. We lost once out of these runs so far, but here you go. I'll show you a few more runs, and then I'll start talking when we get to the fastest run. Alright, so here's the fastest run that I was able to record. The Julie goes for the skill 3, clears the waves. We get a few team ups on this boss, so it makes it go by a lot quicker. The crow doesn't even take a turn. Julie's going to clear the waves again. And then the boss is going to do his boss things. The Eiger AI actually works this time. We land the debuffs. And then the defense break. And there goes the crow for the kill. Now let's go ahead and see what time it is. We get 21 seconds. That's the fastest run that I recorded. I actually hit like 20 seconds a little bit after recording, but I did end up buying the transmog for Julie. And I think this is also one of the slower runs that I ran. I think it's about like 40-ish, 50 seconds when some of the stuff doesn't go as planned. We don't land the defense breaks here. It takes a little bit longer, but we still clear it. But yeah, I do want to say that if I can do it, I really think that you can probably do it as well. If you're in like the G1, G2 area, I think you should be able to do it. But I will show you the final runes at the end. Nothing crazy, and that's why I encourage you to at least try it out. So here are my car runes. I didn't really upgrade too much here. There wasn't much to upgrade. I do recommend trying to have a little bit higher accuracy on him. So I did end up swapping my right artifact for some more accuracy just to test it out. Here's the Julie, same thing, except that she's transmogged this time, which might actually help shave off a second or two. And then here's the Rauk. We did end up grinding the runes. We powered them up. I'm missing some grinds, so if I can make them a little bit tankier, that'd be nice. I do have them on a plus 16 light. I did end up trying Brandia instead of Crow for this one. They worked about the same. I think I like the Brandia a little bit better because she does a bit more damage on the same set. But if you don't have Brandia, this is the perfect showcase for Crow. So you can't use that as an excuse. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If I helped you out a little bit or even encouraged you to make this team, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.